Morning students, I'll be discussing the exercise of lesson number 10. Okay, now let us read the first question. How does the force of gravitation between two objects change when the distance between them is reduced to half? Now we know that gravitational force is inversely proportional to the distance square. So when you're reducing this to half, it becomes here half square. Now half square is 1 upon 4. So now the 4 will go up. So what happens? It is 4 times more. Okay, so when you are reducing it to half, the gravitational force is 4 times more. Now next is gravitational force acts on all the objects in proportion to their masses. Why then the heavy objects does not fall faster? Because free fall, we know that all the objects, they reach the ground at the same time, because only gravitational force is acting, no other force is acting on it. Okay, now next is, what is the magnitude of gravitational force between the earth and 1 kg object at its surface? Mass of the earth is given, radius. So if you put it in this formula, you will get the answer of this. Okay, now next is, the earth and the moon are attracted to each other by gravitational force. Does the earth attract the moon with the force greater or smaller than with which the moon attracts the earth, and why? Now if you see, both of them are attracted with the same gravitational force towards each other. Okay, now if the moon attracts the earth, why does the earth not move towards moon? Okay, now first thing is, the mass of the moon is more, mass of the earth is, the mass of the earth is more than that of moon. Okay, and next, the distance between them is so large, even if the movements are there, they will not be seen. Okay, so moon attracts earth, yes, but the attraction force will be weaker than the earth, because mass of the earth is more, first thing, and the distance is so much, even if there is a slight movement, we will not be able to see that movement. Okay, now turn the page, we go to the next question. That is question number 6. Now what happens to the force between the two objects if it uh, first is, the mass of the object is doubled, distance between the object is doubled and tripled, and mass of the both objects is doubled. Okay, now if you see, force is directly proportional to the mass by the law of gravitation. Okay, so if the mass is doubled, the force also doubles. Now the distance with an object is doubled, so we have seen F is inversely proportional to the distance square. So when you double it, so it becomes 2 square, that is 1 upon 4. So it gets reduced to 1/4. Now if it is tripled, it's 1 upon 3 square, so it becomes 1/9. So the force here becomes 1/4, the force here becomes 1/9 if it is doubled and tripled. Okay, the distance I am talking about. The masses of both objects are doubled, then what happens? The force becomes 4 times, because one double, because if you remember the formula, it is Fm into m upon d square. Okay, so one double, next double, so it will become 4 times. Okay, now universal law, importance and acceleration of free fall, these are direct questions from the textbook. Now what do we call the gravitational force between the earth and an object? That is known as force of gravity. And how it is measured? It is measured in terms of weight. Okay, now we have a small sum, that is, Amit buys a few grams of gold at poles, and he hand it over to the same at equator. Will the friend agree with the weight of the gold brought? Okay, now obviously the weight at pole is more than weight at equator, because the value of G is greater at poles. So the gold will weigh more at poles than equator. Now why will a sheet of paper fall slower than when it is crumpled into a ball? Now what happens when you are crumpling it into a ball? The surface area becomes less, while the full sheet of paper, it has got more surface area. So more surface area, it is exposed to more air, so the force will act there more. Of air I am talking about. Okay, gravitational force is same on both, but because of this air exposure, this surface will fall, or this paper will fall slower. Okay, Now next is gravitational force on of Earth. Moon is 1/6 of Earth, and weight is 10 kg. Okay, on Moon and on Earth. Now you have to find out what is the weight of object on Moon and on Earth. So for finding out on Earth, we have W is equal to mg, that is 10 kg into 9.8, that is 98 newtons. Now on Moon it is 1/6 that of Earth. So divide this by 6, you will get 16.3 newtons. Okay, so weight of an object which is on Earth is 98, weight of an object on Moon will become 16.3. Okay, now the next sums from 13 to 18. Okay, 13 to 18, I'll be discussing it in the next class, and sum number 19, 20, 21, 22 are not there in your course. Okay, thank you.